Did I go up going to church? No. So my mom was like on and off. So like we would go through phases of going to church. And so she would go for like a few months and then we would stop and then we wouldn't go again and then we would stop. So I don't know. It was kind of like on again, off again. But I will say, and this might be unpopular, and if you guys, it doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. But I've actually always found church to be uncomfortable. I never really felt at home in a church setting. Christianity never really resonated with me in terms of the way that it was taught in church, right? So, like, for me, it didn't sound like a very loving God, to have a God that was keeping track of all the things that I did right and all of the things that I did wrong, and that determined whether or not I was going to hell or to heaven, right? So that didn't seem very much so like a loving God to me. And then also the whole tithing 10%. I don't believe that God was doling out percentages. So there were just a lot of things that never really resonated with me when it came to church. So do I believe in God? Yes, absolutely, for sure. But when it comes to church, I feel like that's obviously, a human construct. And I think that the Bible is interpreted in different ways, right, in church. And it's never really resonated with me in the way that it's taught in Christianity. I did study religious studies in undergrad as like my minor. So I mainly studied like a lot of Eastern religions, like mysticism, with like Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, all of those things. So I do have like, and then even Islam and all those things. So I do have like a wide knowledge of different religions, and that was just pure interest based. And so I kind of like took little bits and pieces from all of them of what I liked. And then that kind of like formed some of my views and beliefs. So, yeah, that's to answer your question. And I'll always be upfront, guys, but you guys might not. And in my opinion is my own. It's not to offend anybody. We all have our own choices. We all have our own beliefs, but that was always kind of my take on church growing up. Thank you for all the roses, friend. I appreciate you. Fresh Prince said, girl, where have you been? You left us like that after everything we've been through. I'm hurt. That's hilarious. Somebody said, are you into real estate investing? I mean, no. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Mind Body. So I appreciate you. Shanika said, oh, okay, that happens to me a lot. Yes. Blessed. Good morning. Hello. How are you? It's so good. I got to finally meet Blessed, guys. Like for all of you that know Blessed. Blessed, can I say your name on here? She had a coaching session with me. It was amazing. So good. You have like quite literally the best energy ever. It's like being in your like just world and in your sphere. You're just like so upbeat, so happy. I'm like, you would just be so fun. So, yeah, it's amazing meeting all of you. Short Boss said, good morning. Henry, hello. Shanika said, this is a safe space. Yes. Yeah, that story is man-made. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Gilly said, love your content. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Fresh Prince said, what version of you are you trying to grow into right now? Well, I don't really teach that you're trying to grow into anything. You're uncovering your I amness. So you're deciding who you are moment to moment, right? So you're becoming aware. All we are is awareness, really. And so it's really more of a question of what are you aware of currently, right? What are you aware of right now? And so that looks different moment to moment to moment. So as I walk through my state or my life, I try and maintain the state or the identity of the version of me that I want to show up as. And that's always going to look different depending on if I'm interacting with money or with love or whatever it is. So it's all in the story that you hold as you start to walk through life and create your reality through your thoughts, through your thinking, through your self-concept and who you're being. But ultimately, we're just awareness. User said, what state are you in? I am not in the States. I live in Indonesia. Sammy said, actions speak louder than words. If you believe that to be true, it'll be true for you, sure. I believe in the power of the tongue. Our words become things. I mean, when you think about it, isn't speaking an action? So to say actions are louder than words is to discount the fact that speaking is an action. Street, thank you so much. Somebody said, are you Christian? Nope. Good morning from Canada. Hello, how are you? Coffee said, hey, hello. Manifesting in the mornings. Hello, yes. Krista said, how can I manifest to lose weight? Losing weight is actually extremely easy. I've done it like a million times. I've had clients do it. I always talk about this, like when I went to Europe this past October, I had like literally 3 to 5 different pastries a day. Like I was in France and it's like obviously really good food. And then I went to Spain afterwards, really good food. Why does it feel like ever since that guy was on my live, I'm like glitching and like it seems like I'm slow on here, something like there's a lag or a delay. And so in any case, I was saying to myself, like, whoa, I'm like eating a lot. Like I probably shouldn't do that, which is not me because normally I don't judge food as good and bad. Like I got rid of that belief system a long time ago and stopped judging food as good and bad. And I always say everything that I eat makes me the perfect size. But again, I'm human. So that thought came up and it kept coming up. So when I got back, I got on the scale and I was like, oh, I did eat a little too much. Like I had gained weight. So then I just went back to not judging food. I started affirming everything I eat makes me the perfect size. I'm in my dream body. I'm in my dream weight. I love my body. My body's so beautiful. My body's so curvy, right? It's amazing. And so I literally just kept affirming, and I do weight lift. So I kept weightlifting, but I didn't change anything, right? That's like very normal for me to just go to the gym and weight lift. So I changed nothing. And then I went to my hairdresser and she was like, oh my God, like, what have you been doing? You look so good. You look so small. And I was like, literally nothing. So I just was doing my affirmations and just affirming, who I am as in terms of like the weight and the body image. Then I went next door because I always go to the same restaurant right after my hair appointment because it's literally right next door. And the waitress in there knows me and she was like, oh my God, Brooke, like I didn't even recognize you. You're so tiny. You're so small. And so it's just funny because when you start to affirm, people will reflect it back to you really quickly. And this was like literally weeks later. So in any case, just start to affirm everything you eat makes you the perfect size. You're in your dream body. People are always saying, wow, what are you doing? You look like you had a glow up. You glowed up overnight. Start to say it's easy and effortless for me to lose weight. You can even write on a Post-it your dream weight. Maybe you weigh, I don't know, 185 and you want to weigh 155. Write down 155 on a Post-it, put it on your scale, and then every morning when you get on the scale, celebrate and be like, I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm at my dream size. Woohoo! Like literally be delusional. Start to tell that story and then watch your world reflect it back to you. People are going to start to say how you look amazing. You're going to start to feel amazing. Your clothes are going to start to feel different. You're going to notice the scale dropping. What you're not going to do is you're not going to check the 3D and say, is it happening? Am I losing weight? You're not going to get on the scale saying it didn't work. I'm still big. You're not going to walk past yourself in the mirror and say that you're fat, right? So you're not going to say those things. And as you say, everything I eat makes me the perfect size. You're not going to be sitting there judging the food saying, oh my God, I shouldn't be eating this. What if it makes me fat? You can't be of a double mind. So like literally go all in on the delusion and start to affirm and live in the end. How would you think, how would you act, and how would you feel if you were at your dream weight? You would feel hot, right? You would feel like sexy. You would feel empowered. You would feel confident. You would feel self-assured. You'd feel amazing. So start to affirm those things. Start to feel like that. Start to have gratitude for that. And then your world will reflect it back to you. But just be mindful of the story that you're holding moment to moment to moment because you don't want to inadvertently manifest more weight gain or more turmoil, right? Because here's the thing, guys. When it comes to weight, what I first want you to understand and know is that your weight is the least interesting thing about you. So stop putting so much pressure on needing to look a certain way or to weigh a certain amount, right? Herein lies the truth, is that you're perfect and you're whole as you are. Start to affirm that, and then yes, you'll have the body change, but don't place your value and don't make it contingent on what the scale says, because that's what a lot of women do, and it's normal, right? It's natural, it's societal programming, it's marketing, it's all of those things that we've been taught growing up. So you have to let that story go and just say, I'm me, I'm amazing, I'm a masterpiece, I'm so beautiful. There's no one like me. Nobody else has your body shape, right? Your curves, your waist, your whatever it is. Sorry, I'm hot. I'm turning on the AC. So just start to affirm all of those things about you, and then your body will change. And I'm not saying, again, that you can't have the body that you want. I'm just saying your weight is truly the least interesting thing about you. So don't make your value, your mood, and your worth contingent on whatever the scale says. So that's all. Just don't be frustrated with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Just be kind, be gentle with you. User said, what state are you in? I've answered that. You asked that question like 1,000 times on here. Blessed. Guess who was asked out on a date from someone other than SP? Me? What? Blessed. I love this for you. Yes, of course, because you're so magnetic and you're so radiant and everybody wants you because you're so desirable and you're so hot. Duh, of course. Okay, so Blessed and I just had our coaching session. What was that? Was that yesterday? Geez, the days just like go by so quickly. No, it was the day before. Okay, so you're like having success so quick. Like, I love this for you. So tell us, what did you do? Are you excited? That is so exciting. I love it. Savage said, sometimes church can be a box that gets in the way of our I amness. Yeah, sure, of course. It's about, whatever resonates with you, whatever feels good to you. So yeah. Coffee said, do you know much about Greek Orthodox religion? No, I don't. Am I in California? No. Indonesia. Marky said, hey, hello. Ziggy said, how are you? I'm great. Oh, thank you so much, Blessed. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Of course you can. Okay, Blessed. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like saying Latasha, because that's Blessed's name on here. But then I'm like, does she want me to say her name? Or Tasha? Oh, Blessed. I forgot to tell you. Okay, so everybody, I have a subscription only live now. So then that way, if you love coming to these lives, and right now we only have 114 people on, so it's probably fine. But lately we've been having like in the 300s, and whenever it's like that, I get a lot of where are you from, how old are you, all of those questions, which are fine. I answer them. However, if you want a more concentrated live that's just talking about manifestation, and you don't have to hear me say like, thank you for the follow and answering all those kind of questions, they'll be filtered out because I have a subscription where I'm going to do subscriber only lives. It's $6.99, I think, a month. You can check the link in my bio. So it'll be people that know me, that are interested in these topics, and then we'll come on to live, and it'll just be pure law of assumption, confidence, all of those things in a live, and we won't have to like navigate all of the new people asking where I'm from and all of those things. And then also I'm going to have other content that's going to be more so diary based. Like, it's going to be super casual, and it's kind of going to be like just my thoughts and like how I process things and what I'm experiencing throughout the day. So in any case, I named the plan the Standard after Blessed or Tasha, because I was trying to come up with like the name, and on there it had like, all these different things. And I was like, you know what? The plan name for the subscription is going to be called The Standard, because we're all the standard, right? We are creating whatever it is that we are standardizing for our lives, what's normal and natural to us, what we're willing to accept, what we are willing to tolerate. So anyways, I thought that was so fun. So I named it after you, Blessed, just because I was like, you came into my mind and I did it. Oh, thank you so much, Jow. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much, Blessed. Your energy is amazing. Oh, thank you. Gigi, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Lord. Somebody said, have you ever read the Bible? Do you get your wisdom from the Lord? From the Bible? Yes, I have read the Bible. Somebody said, hey, hello, how are you, Blab? I love this AI summary. A thoughtful chat on personal beliefs about religion and spirituality. Kev, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follows. Awaken, thank you for the heart me. Greetings, Awaken. Thank you for the hearts. Somebody said good afternoon. Lolly said, my hair is growing so fast because I'm affirming. I love it. I've done that too. I love this. Yes, yes, yes. That's amazing. I got my hair done in December, and I have a story that my hairstylist in the US always cuts my hair too short. So naturally, she like came over my house, she did my hair, and she was like, you need a trim. And I was like, okay. And in my brain, I was like, she's gonna cut too much because I always think that. And so she did. And as soon as I saw my mom and my sister, they were like, wow, your hair is really short. And I was like, thanks, great, I know. So then I just started affirming. My hair grows really fast. My hair is growing like a weed. It's like grown overnight. I look like a Rapunzel. It's just everywhere. It's coming in so thick, so long, so luscious. And then I went to my Indonesian hairdresser who was like, oh my God, like your hair is so long. Your hair got so long. And even I can see it, right? It's not just the reflection, quite literally. I'm like, look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, my hair is long. And that only took like, I don't even know, like 3 weeks. Like my hair was pretty much like back to where it was, and now it's like even longer. So yeah, just affirm that it's growing in so quickly. I love this for you, Lolly. Yes. Somebody said it's 4:30 where they are. Cool. Let's see. Good morning. Somebody said, can you teach me how to make money online? Well, just affirm that you make money online. Go to the end and live in the end of you make money online. You get paid to exist. You're here to inherit the world. Anything that you desire desires you more. Money chases you. Money flows to you easily and effortlessly. You're a money mogul. You're a money magnet. You're a money making machine. You are rich. You have a millionaire mindset. You don't work for money. Money works for you. Start to just say those things over and over and over again and be open to money always in all ways, because you don't just need to limit yourself to making money online, right? You could like take a walk tomorrow and find a lottery ticket. You could get an inheritance from someone. You don't know. So don't limit yourself. Just start to say that you get paid to exist. That's my favorite. Oh, thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate you. Bruce, thank you. Jeff, hello. Somebody said, A King said, I am always desirable and powerfully magnetic. Beautiful. Yes, you are. I love it. Somebody said, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bobby, hello. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Lolly said, I'll subscribe. When that starts, it's already started. So if you guys want to join the subscription, just check the link in bio and you can go ahead and subscribe. And then that way you'll be on. And I'll do a couple of lives a week. Blessed, stop it. I love it. I know. So I was like, I have to make it so it's called the standard. Because like, how could I not, after being in your energy, which is the standard? Duh. Had to. Tamara said, how can I change that? If you guys have questions like that, you have to be specific because I have no idea what you're referring to. How can I change that? I go through every single question so I get behind, so I have no clue what that is in reference to. Blessed, aka the standard for sure. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Falcon. Juan, hello. Falcon, hello. Thank you, Pedro. Bless it, your hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I just got it done the other day, so it's not completely destroyed yet. Lolly said, wow, so amazing. Oh, thank you. Ren said, I'm trying to manifest my SP for the 4th time, but he hasn't replied in 3 weeks. Do you have any advice? Beautiful. Yeah, so it sounds like you're still living in the end of not being together because your attention and your awareness is still on the fact that he hasn't replied in 3 weeks. So if you were living in the end, which is the present moment, you would know that your desire is yours. And I understand you're asking the question just so that way, you can figure out what it is. So remember, when it comes to manifesting, you're not affirming for the person, you're affirming for you. So what's your self-concept? I haven't worked with you. So are you saying, I love my SP is so amazing, SP is so great, SP is like the best, he's the only option for me? Or are you speaking life into you and pouring into you and saying, I'm amazing, I'm captivating, I'm a goddess, I'm a queen, he loves me and only me, of course he loves me, who wouldn't? I'm the greatest thing that's ever happened to him. He feels like he won at life because he has me, right? So are you saying that, or are you affirming for your SP? So start to pour into you, start to tell the story of how amazing you are and how they're in love with you. You're saying that you're manifesting them for the 4th time. So that means your self-concept or your identity is still the person that's not fully committed to, that's not always chosen, and that's maybe abandoned. Because if it's the 4th time, then you really need to look into your self-concept and who you're being, because your thoughts, right, form your reality, and your identity is truly what creates your reality. So uncover that, right? Use my self-concept course. It's new. It's linked in my bio. It has an assessment, so you can uncover what it is that's going on behind the scenes. So then that way you can start to think from the version of you that actually does have your desire, and so that it sticks. Because you can have success manifesting by affirming for the other person, but usually it doesn't last because you haven't changed your self-concept. You're still the person that doesn't have your desire, and you're saying that in your question. So lean into you, right? Pour into you, start to speak life into yourself, and then your manifestation will come to fruition in your 3D, right? Your world will reflect it back to you, but you have to change you first. There's no one to change but self. So lean into you, who you are, and the story that you hold about love, about commitment, about union, about partnership. So just keep persisting in that and affirm whatever it is that you do desire, and just go to the end and live in the end of, we're together, I'm chosen, I'm worthy, I am the prize, he loves me and only me, I'm his one and only, I'm his soulmate, he has eyes for no one else. So just start to tell that story over and over and over again. Bruce said her wisdom is more valuable than money. Oh, thank you, I appreciate you. I have to keep looking at the time because I have a call with one of you guys at 8. So guys, remind me, I have to get off at like 7:40, maybe 7:45. Thank you so much for the follows. Lisa, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Blessed said, I'm extremely rich, healthy, wealthy, and full of unspeakable joy. You really are. Blessed, let me tell you all, she is manifesting like crazy. Like every single time you come on these lives, you're like just boom, 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 like just manifesting it all. She manifested back her SP. He's showing up in a way that's different, more favorable. She manifested a free candle, free food. I forget the other thing that you manifested. Now you've manifested another SP that has interest. And then you did say you manifested another thing on here too, right? During this live. What was the other thing? I don't know. You're just a manifesting machine, right? You just literally are on fire, just doing all of the things. And I love it. So anyways, guys, listen to Blessed as she starts to put the comments in the chat. She knows what she's doing. She's a master manifester. Yanette said hello from Guyana. Hello. Let's See, life is so good and only gets better and better. Yes, absolutely. I love it. JPZ said, hey, hello. Ren said, that was so helpful. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yes, just pour into you, right? So here's the thing. When you're thinking of your desire, there's a really big difference in thinking of your desire. So like, let's just say your specific person, or I don't know, maybe it's money, whatever it is that you want, right? So you're thinking of your desire. You're like, man, he's so hot, or man, she's so beautiful, or dang, wouldn't it be nice to be that rich, right? Well, you're thinking of your desire. You're not thinking from your desire. So therein lies the difference, and this is how you manifest, is that you have to think from the end of the wish fulfill. So don't think of your desire, because then it's separate from you and you're like, hey, I don't have this thing yet. But when you start to think from the desire, from the version of you that has it, from the end, from the wish fulfilled, from the consciousness of the solution and not the consciousness of the problem, that's how you shift. That's how you create. That's how you get to experience it with your five senses in your 3D. So stop thinking of your desire and think from your desire. This is why we say go to the end and live in the end. And that's the key difference, is that you have to embody the consciousness of having it, not of desiring it, not of wanting it, but of already having it. And so it is done, right? Creation is finished. So that's why you have to keep persisting in your imagination moment to moment to moment. So then that way it will advance into your future. So if you need help, also check link in my bio, because I do have my free guide. It's called Embody the Best, How to Go From Wanting to Expecting the Best. It's a really good starting place. Ren, I suggest that you download it because it will help you. And people are having crazy success using that guide, like insane success. Like, holy cow, like some of you all have manifested dream jobs, housing, free manicures, free breakfasts, getting into the club for free. What else? Gosh, there's like so many people that are DMing me with different things. I have to start like screenshotting them all, so then that way I can just like make a library. Part of me doesn't want to do that though, because I don't really believe that I need that. But I know a lot of creators do it, so I don't know. Do you guys want to see success stories? I don't know. I thank you for the roses. Jay said your voice is so soothing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody said chosen one. Justin said, thank you for making sense. Oh, thank you. Brown said, hello, where are you from? Indonesia at this point. That's what I feel like. Somebody said, are you single? I don't answer my relationship questions on live. Bobby, hello, good morning. How are you? Beach said, that makes sense. Okay, good. Better Half Living said, I have no idea how I ended up here, but I'm glad I did. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're here. Amazing. Ren said, downloading it now. Beautiful. Yes, you'll find it helpful. Kevin said, hello. Blessed, of course. Yes, you're like manifesting everything, blessed. Oh, that's the other thing. So with my subscriber community, you get stickers. So I made fun stickers, the ones that we always say. So I have one that says, of course, like, of course I get my manifestation. And then I have one that says, duh. And then I have, isn't it wonderful? Of course, because we all know I'm like the isn't it wonderful queen. And the other one's like a crown, because you're God of your reality. And then there's another one I'm blanking on. Oh, just like a little sparkle, because we create our own magic. So that was the other one. So if you join the subscriber community, you'll also have access to those stickers, which you can use on these lives, as well as obviously the subscriber live. Chris said, talk about fairness in the workplace is a delusion. I don't even know what you mean by that. Are you saying like your workplace is unfair? Well, you're creating that, so life is not happening to you, it's happening from you. So you have a belief that things are unfair at work, so you're creating that in your reality. So again, change the story, change the narrative, change your life. So tell a different story. Stop saying that things are unfair. Start saying that things are always fair and things are always working out in your favor and you always get what you want and anything that you desire happens for you, right? Because everything is unfolding for you. Start to tell that story. Cookies and cream, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. How have you been? Uh, Somebody said put an 11 in the chat for success stories from Brooke. I can do that then. I just was like, do I feel like putting those together? But I know it might be helpful for you guys because I know you guys like to see that. But I don't know. I don't want to feel like I need to do that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of creators on here do it so that they can sell people. And I'm like, I don't really feel like I need that. But if you guys like it, I'll do it. Oh, Shanika just sent me a text. Hello. I'm responding now. I'm actually really glad you sent me a text because I've been meaning to do this, but every single time I'm like, oh, I gotta go look up her number, and then I don't. So I'm like, I'm really glad you did it because now you're just in my phone, so I've got it. Like it's done. So yes. Lion said, love your hair. Oh, thank you. Rasky said, you look so nice. Oh, thank you. Stephanie said, girl, you got some clear skin. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. That's one of my affirmations. My skin has gotten so clear, guys. Like, here's the thing is anything that you desire, nothing is off limits. So you have a story about everything in your life. And for me, I had developed this thing called, I don't even want to say it. I had developed this thing called milia, which is like these little like bumps all over your face. They're not really acne, but it's like texture. And so I kept like staring at it and I was like, oh my God, it's getting worse, it's getting worse. And of course, that's an affirmation, right? So then I was creating more of it inadvertently. And then I was like, okay, it's time to stop telling that story. So I started saying, my skin is always glowing, my skin is so clear, my skin is amazing. And guys, like my skin is transformed in like the last like 2 months where it's like just so much smoother. It's like ridiculous how much better it is. So yeah, so you can affirm anything, and the thing is that's crazy is that it's 100% affirmations because I've been moving from the jungle back to the beach and back to the jungle. I literally have been using hotel soap on my face like nothing. Like I have a tote bag that I'm living out of most of the time at this point. So I can't really pack the products that I like because I just simply don't have the space. Like I just don't. And so I literally have been showering with hotel soap and washing my face. And then I don't have moisturizer, which is horrifying, I know. But I haven't been putting it on at night. And in the morning, I do a primer, which is obviously moisturizing, but I don't like to put it on at night because it has SPF and I don't want to sleep in all those chemicals. So in any case, like, it's the affirmations because I'm like, haven't been doing any sort of product at all. Like hotel soap, no moisturizer. I know. Any esthetician on here would like roll over and just be like, what the heck? But all possibilities exist, and I just affirm that I have beautiful, clear skin, and my word is my wand, and now my skin is clear without me having to invest in a ton of products. So you can manifest in infinite ways. Or you can also have a belief in a product, right? And say this product works for me, and then it'll work for you. Somebody said, hi, dearest. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Allie, oh, thank you. I appreciate you. You said you're from Sierra Leone. One of my best friends is from there. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the gifts. Somebody said, where are you from? The US, but I live in Indonesia. Oh, thank you so much for the heart, me lolly. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. You're Georgian. Georgia is actually on my list of countries to go visit. Abundant Audrey said, you must be really hydrated as well. I'm really not. Like, I'm actually dehydrated right now. That's what it feels like. And by feels like, I know to be fact. So yeah, that's why truly your thoughts become things. Kevin said, I ain't no quitter. I have no idea what you mean. Bless said, I'm truly living my dream life. Amazing. I love it. Yes, you really are. Like, you are knocking it out of the park. Like, you are manifesting so much. You're like literally on manifestation mode 10, level 15. Like, I don't even know. Like, you are just out of the gate, just like manifesting every single thing in your life. You literally are like in a waking dream, and that's how life is supposed to be. So keep going, right? Keep going. Shanika said, love that. Oh, beautiful. Abdul said, hi. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you, Abdul. Well, I said I subscribed. Amazing. You can see, like, literally, I'm trying to scroll over these right now, but literally I have like 10 people that are like, hi, where are you? Where are you from? How old are you? I'm reading them now. Good morning. You look good. Can I get to know you more? Half of these guys I skip over so you don't have to hear them, but then some of them I do read because obviously I want to answer some questions for new people. But the subscriber lives will be just solely us, so we can like get down to the manifestation, talk about all the things. I also plan to talk about like books that I'm reading because I really want to be more intentional, and I might do readings on the live. So I might be reading from some of the spiritual teachers like Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel Shinn, and then we can discuss some of the excerpts. So it's really going to be a fun community. Like, I love it. So yes. Shanika said, I have a BFF from Sierra Leone too. Of course you do, because we're like twinning. Yes, I love it. Somebody wrote something in another language. I have no idea what it says. I'm so sorry. Kitty said, good morning. Hello. R said, hey. C said, hey. Oh, thank you so much, R. I appreciate you. Kim, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Shanika said, cry. I know. Some of the comments are insane, is what Lolly said. I know. This is why I want the subscriber only live, because I'm like, I just need my people on here that want to hear about these things, and we can just have a really good focused conversation that's just on like empowering ourselves. You guys can come in and just say, here's what I'm manifesting. I'm having a little roadblock. What should I do? And we can just have a great time. So that's what I'm looking forward to. A King said, my skin is always beautifully radiant and powerfully glowing. I have clear glass skin at all times. Beautiful. Yes, you do. Absolutely. I love that affirmation. Shanika said, yep. Oh, well, Shanika, I can't even imagine. So everybody go follow Shanika. She is a beautiful news anchor from DC. I think she just signed off too. She was on this whole time, but I think she just signed off because I can kind of see up front because she was like the top person on the list. But in any case, yeah, she did sign off. She has like crazy lives where she goes live in the studio where she works, obviously, which is on the news. And so she has like all these people on her lives, and it's like insane, and I don't even know how she does it. Abundant, hello. Sun said hi, hello, good morning. Kevin, Sifo. Laleen said, hi, beautiful. I missed it. You're doing a subscription. Yes. How are you, Laleen? So if you want to join my subscription, it's on my page. If you go to my page, it's like $6.99 a month. And it'll be subscriber only lives. So then that way we don't have to filter through all of these like comments of how old are you? Where are you from? What do you do? And it'll just be focused conversation where we can just have people that know law of assumption, where we're talking about manifestation the entire time. You guys can hop in and just say, hey, here's my question. It'll just be a lot more focused. So yeah, so you can check the link in my bio if you want to be a part of the subscription and the subscriber only lives. And then I plan to do subscriber only content as well. That's going to be a lot more casual, and me living my life behind the scenes and like my thoughts throughout the day as I manifest the life of my dreams, just like you all are doing. How are you doing, Lillian? You're beautiful. Abundance said, I'm game for the subscriber only setup. Let's go. Yeah, check the link in my bio. It's already live. Ooh. Kevin said, beautiful Black Queen Shanika. Well, Shanika, you have a fan in here. I think you might have hopped off, Shanika, but I told everybody to go follow you because you do these incredible lives that are massive with like 400 people. Oh, thank you so much for your first gift. Oh, Glam XO. Thank you. I appreciate you. Dexa said, love Brazil. Amazing. Nisha, good morning. Is this my niche that I met with yesterday? Is it you? I think it is. It is. How are you? I just sent you your protocol like a few hours ago. So let me know if you have any questions. It's so good to see you. Oh, Son of Jesus said, Shanika, you are my dream. So Shanika's got some fans on here. Let's see. Somebody said, any suggestions as I'm trying to manifest more money, but there is a block. Well, there's only a block because you're saying that there's a block. So stop saying that there's a block. You're the one that's creating the block. So immediately stop saying that you have a block. When it comes to money, it's really important to become aware of the story that you hold with money. So how are you interacting with money throughout the day? As you swipe your card, are you saying that you shouldn't be spending it? Are you having shame? Are you having guilt, right? That signals a lack mindset. That signals a scarcity mindset. So just become aware of that story, right? Don't judge it and just start to affirm the opposite and just say, I'm abundant, right? I'm not saying go out and spend money that you don't have, but just start to tell a better story when it comes to money. Like, be delusional and just say, no, I have more than enough. I'm always provided for, because that is the truth. You wouldn't be on this live if you weren't provided for, right? So you have a phone that has service right now, so you are provided for. So just start to say affirmations that align with that. Start to think from the end of abundance. Say that you are wealth consciousness, that you have wealthy ideas. Everything you do is a success. You get paid to exist. Things are always aligning for you. Things are always working out for you. Money flows to you easily and effortlessly. Just start to affirm that, but let the story go of you have to work hard to play hard, and that money is the root of all evil. Again, I don't know what your money story is, but if you need help with your money story, daughter of Zion, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for the gift. You're so sweet. I think of you often. That's another one of my clients. I have like a lot of my clients on here today. Shanika and Blessed and Daughter of Zion and Nisha. There might have been a few others. Yeah, so just stop saying that you have a money block and just start to think and live from the end of you being abundant. I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. I got distracted. I got excited. Let's see. Nisha said, good morning. Yes and okay. Beautiful. Oh, Daughter of Zion, thank you so much for the rose. How are you? Do you have any updates that you want to share, Daughter of Zion? It can be just minor if you want. I'm just curious. Kevin said, good advice. Thank you. Alexa said, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Oh, I was saying, if you want to uncover your money story, then check out my self-concept course. That is what I was saying. I forgot. It'll help you to uncover your hidden thinking when it comes to money. There's an assessment in there. So yes, it will help you. Somebody said you were absolutely right. I'm currently in my next level transition to my best life. Beautiful. I love it. It's so hilarious that you use the term next level, but it's not shocking because that's what I call my coaching is next level coaching. So yeah, if you book a coaching session with me, it's called next level coaching. So yes, you are at your next level, right? You're already there. You're empowered. You're creating your reality. Beautiful. I love it. Somebody said, thank you. You're so welcome. Maba. Some said you look like somebody from Vampire Diaries. I have no idea who it is. I have no idea. Nisha, thank you so much for sharing the live. Carlton, thank you for the follow. Nish, you have a beautiful energy. Meeting with you is such a pleasure. Seriously, you're just like so sweet, so kind, such a nice, calming, beautiful energy. A King said, I am always exceedingly and abundantly, overwhelmingly, financially provided for at all times. Beautiful, yes. Donald said, beautiful. Bless said, I received my protocol. Thank you for all. You're so welcome, of course. And then if you have any questions, definitely let me know. If you do book a call with me, guys, I do send you a protocol afterwards that's personalized to you and just things that I think will help you to go to your next level, hence the name of the session being called Next Level Coaching. So yeah, if you want to work with me, check the link in my bio. Like I said, you do though. It's a huge compliment. Oh, really, Bonnie is a badass. This is the Vampire Diaries. Okay. I have no idea, but every single live people try and always say who I look like. Granite said, oh, I see, I'm watching. Oh, thank you, I appreciate you. Hamza, I'm going to say that because that's your icon on your name. Do you coach one-on-one? Yes, I do. You can check the link in my bio. I have coaching calls. I have a 30-minute and a 60-minute. I ended up keeping a 30-minute, but if you're an existing client, you'll have an email from me in like the next day or two. That's just for you if you're already an existing client. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you for the likes. I gotta be mindful of the time just because I'm meeting with one of you all at 8, which I love meeting with you all for the first time. I rarely get night calls, so I have to just be mindful. I do them obviously morning and evening, but usually for US people, you guys usually like the evening calls, evening on your end, and then it's my morning, but this time it's reversed. So yes. Nish said, thank you, you do as well. I really appreciated that meeting. I got a lot in 30 minutes. Oh, good. Good. You're so beautiful. I love it. Somebody said, greetings from Mexico. Hello. The AI summary said, coaching on how to manifest abundance. Ask about next level program. I love this AI summary. Lycan said, what is one thing you are working towards for you? Well, I always say, like, here's the thing is like, we're just awareness. So you're just aware of everything right now, right here and now. Sorry, I'm like so choked up from all of the feedback on the sessions. I'm just so happy. No, my throat is just dry. But yeah, so you're manifesting all the time, right? So it's really just about becoming aware, right? And being the version of me that I'm stepping into, my desires, right? It's just about awareness. So it's about intentionality, being in alignment and really being present, truly like existing in the present moment. I would love to be like Eckhart Tolle. If you ever hear Eckhart Tolle, that man walks through life just knowing that he's provided for, right? Like he will go up to a, bagel shop and be like, I want a bagel with cream cheese with no wallet, and just know that it's paid for, right? And not intentionally of like, I don't want to pay for this, but like I forgot my wallet at home, but I can still order my food because I'm so self-assured and so rooted in the fact that I'm always provided for that they're going to give me this thing for free, right? So he's so entrenched in the present moment that he can literally just walk through life in this state of just knowing everything's always unfolding in that moment. So it's pretty incredible. Lapore said, great rising. Thanks for being here. Aw, thank you. Thank you for coming through. How are you? Sammy, thank you. I appreciate you. Jael says, oh, thank you. From Mexico. Oh, jeez. Hassan said, hey. Yeah, so if you have questions about manifestation, drop it in the chat. Thank you so much, Brian, for the rose. I appreciate you. Somebody said, where are you from? Where am I from? I am from the US, but I live in Indonesia. Somebody said, what's your skincare routine? You are beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I literally, it's so fun. I'm laughing because I just answered this question and I don't even get this question often. So again, guys, reality just reflects you. I was just talking about it. You're gonna think I'm like joking. I literally use just regular soap, whatever's around, and then that's it. I don't even moisturize at night anymore. I stopped. My face feels like sandpaper when I go to bed. But here's the thing is your body creates natural oils throughout your sleep. So I wake up and it's a little bit more plump. And then in the morning I do put on First Aid Beauty primer before I do my makeup, and that's essentially my moisturizer, and that's it. Like I quite literally do nothing. Affirm that you have beautiful glowing skin. That's really my skincare routine. Is I say I have beautiful glowing skin, my skin is clear, my skin is flawless, my skin is amazing, my complexion is always so clear. Like just start to affirm that. So that's what I say. And like when I tell you I didn't have clear skin, I did not. So now I do. So affirm, right? Somebody said hello from South Africa. Hello. Hi from Pakistan, Brazil. Lukman said hi. How are you? Hassan said hi. Nice to meet you. Lily. Lily, literally, like this is what's funny. Before you even joined, I literally said, any esthetician. Of course, my brain went to you. I was like, would literally like roll over and be like, are you kidding me? But because I've been going back and forth from the beach into the jungle, I'm living out of a tote bag, so I can't like really carry a lot. So I kind of had to like leave all that behind, and so I just use hotel soap. And like literally, I know it's horrifying, but my skin has gotten like better. But anyways, if you guys want real skincare advice and not my hotel trash soap advice, go follow my beautiful friend Laleen. Her name on here is Laleen, Minnesota Esthetician. She has gorgeous, you want to talk about beautiful skin? Her skin is like glass, stunning, gorgeous. And I think she's offering like online consultations. Go check her out. She's making content. She knows what she's doing when it comes to your skincare needs. So go follow Laleen on here. This is like so full circle that this is coming up. You're on here. I love it. Everything, guys. Everything's always reflecting you. Somebody said, how are you doing? I'm doing amazing. Somebody said, same LOL sandpaper. Yes. Mindset Music said, oh my God, I think I was meant to find your live. Yes, absolutely. Of course. Nothing is coincidence. So you manifested me. Somebody said, hi from Ethiopia. Hello. You make manifestation music. Beautiful. I love it. Josie said, good morning. How are you? Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Leo said, hi. Laleen said, no. I'm assuming that's about my hotel soap comment. Somebody said, are you single? I don't answer that question. Jeez, my phone just scared the crap out of me. Did you see me jump? It like, vibrated to remind me that I have my client call at 8. So that's a good thing though, because I need to remember, because again, usually all my client calls are my morning, y'all's evening, but this is reverse. So I got to remember to hop off and then hop on my client call. Lapore said the beach and sunshine does that to my skin too. Yes. The only thing is I haven't been going to the beach, so I mean, like I go to the beach, but I don't like go to the beach. Like I don't like get in the water, so it's not like the salt water or anything, but it probably is the sun. So you're right. Yeah, the sun is kind of working out for me. Lycan said, that is a dream. How fantastic. I'm working on manifesting travel the world. I'm 1 year. Beautiful. I love it. Yes. So I quit my job last May, started coaching, living my dream life, moved to Indonesia, and now I literally live out of like a tote bag. I mean, I actually do have a house, but I've just been having so much fun going back and forth between like the jungle and the beach and but I will be home maybe next week. I don't know. And when I say home, still in Indonesia, but like my house that I live in. So yeah. Lalian said, thank you. You're so welcome. Beautiful. Somebody said, can you manifest into my DM? Well, technically everybody's reflecting you, so you could just affirm it in your imagination. Tony, thank you. I appreciate you. Lepore said, just the positivity. It gives me so much. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Louie, thank you for the follow. Lycan said, wow, quit my job, sold my house, moving in with brother and working on business. Beautiful. I love it. Yes. Live your dream life. Like, go live your joy. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome. Yes. Just start to live in the end and just affirm that you're a global citizen and you're working from around the globe and you're living your joy and life is easy and it's so fun and it's so carefree and you're just having the best time ever. Somebody said that they're single and searching. Well, what's your end? If you say that you're searching, then you're creating that you're just searching. So say you're in union and in partnership with whatever you want. Nish said, that's exciting for Lycan. It is. Blissful said, Grand Rising, so happy to catch you this morning. Oh, good. I'm so glad to see you. How have you been? Because I haven't seen you in a while as well. Thank you so much for the gifts. Somebody said, hola, hello. Young, thank you for the follow. Joseph said, how are you? I'm great. Lycan said, thank you. You're so welcome. Just start to pretend, right? Every single night when you fall asleep, just literally imagine you're falling asleep in, I don't know, the African safari, right? The African savannah. Or maybe you're at the beach, or maybe you're in Japan, or maybe you're in Indonesia. I don't know, wherever you imagine, just start to fall asleep as if you're already in that new place and you're just excited for what the next day holds and you get to do what you love and you get paid for it and that you're traveling the world and living your best life. Alex, thank you. Joram said hello. Somebody said, so I am experiencing you in my reality or are you experiencing me in yours? Is that how this works? Great question. So yes, you're correct on all fronts. You're experiencing me in your reality based off of the story that you hold about me. I am experiencing you in my reality as a participant on this live. So that's how it works. We're all connected through Christ consciousness, through awareness. So what are you aware of? You're aware of me on your screen right now. You're aware of me being a TikToker. You're aware of me being your coach. So that's what you're aware of. So you can also change your awareness to something else, right? To have a different story. You could say that you perceive me as your spiritual guide. I don't know, whatever you want. So you just start to tell that story and then your world reflects it back to you. And then I experience you right now as a follower or as a participant on this live. So yes, that is how this works. Anya said, hey, hello. Somebody said, please check it out if you get a chance. See if it gets your manifestation vibes flowing. Oh, of course. Yes. Thank you. Lycan said, Greece first. Beautiful. I love Greece. Where are you going to go in Greece? I want to know. Blissful said, I have been around, but I have been missing your lives. Oh, beautiful. Well, I'm here now. Hello. You missed the announcement, Blissful. I'm doing a subscriber only live. So then that way it's just focused conversation. So if you want to join that live, check the link in my bios. And that way you don't have to listen to me answer all the questions on where you're from, how old are you, and all of those things that I am always answering. So it'll just be a community. I think it's like $6.99 a month. So you can check the link in my bio. And then you'll also get like behind the scenes content too, because I'm going to be doing other more casual content. Mindset Music said, good vibration nation. By Mindset Music. Amazing. Somebody said, are you married? I don't answer that question on here. Phoenix said, good morning. Glad you're on. Hello, how are you? Rico said, the Matrix. Yes, absolutely. Alex said, are you single? See, this is why if you join my subscriber community, none of that will be on here, right? So it'll just be people that want to talk about law of assumption, manifesting, and living the life of your dreams. Somebody said, I hope you get rich. Thank you. I know I already am. Blissful said, okay, yes. Oh, thank you. Somebody said, check out the Amalfi Coast and Mykonos. Yeah, I've never been to Mykonos, but I've been to Santorini, Athens, and Crete. That's the other one. You said Athens has always been my favorite, and then see where I find myself after that. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Athens, but I loved it when I went. I really enjoyed it, actually. I thought it was beautiful. Somebody said, cheers. Rico said, I'm already living in my dream. I get to see you all. Amazing. Beautiful. I love it. All right, guys. So I am going to end the live because I have a call with one of you. Oh, Blissful said, what's a really good book on law of assumption? Anything Neville Goddard. So if you check the link in my bio under book recommendations, or you can go to my TikTok shop. It's the Neville Goddard complete series. He's literally the person that coined the term law of assumption. He's like kind of the granddaddy of the whole thing. Let's see. And you said, see you later. See you. Thank you so much for joining. Yes. So if you want to work with me, check the link in my bio. I have 30-minute calls, 60-minute calls, or you can do the work on your own with my self-concept course to uncover your hidden thinking. I love you all. Remember that you're God of your reality, your source, your awareness, your infinite intelligence, and that all possibilities exist. And nothing is off limits. The only limitation is the one that you put on yourself. So don't do that. Dream big and be delusional. Go all in and have anything that you desire. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube because I'd love to have you all over there. I'm about to upload a YouTube video after I get off of my coaching call. So yes. All right. Take care, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.